You're watching Update 4 on Typhoon Mekhala, Philippine name Amang. The storm is making landfall on the island of Samar as an 80-mile-per-hour typhoon with a pressure of 970 millibars. Its position is 12 degrees north, 125.7 degrees east at 8 am UTC on January the 17th. The storm is to move inland and gradually weaken, and in around 18 hours' time it will turn into a tropical depression and eventually dissipate on day 3. So it will take us to around Tuesday or Wednesday. But the storm is making landfall now in Samar, so we could be seeing typhoon conditions there. Tropical storm force winds and heavy rainfall expected across much of the Philippines. Signal 2 warnings in effect for a number of places. We'll see that shortly as well. But of course flooding is possibly the main concern still from this system. Signal 2 warnings here then in effect for Samar, Leyte, Masbate and Southeastern Luzon, with Signal 1 warnings in effect for many other places such as northern Cebu and eastern Mindoro as well, and almost stretching as far as Manila. I expect that Manila itself will be under the warnings in around perhaps 12 or 24 hours time. But it's already proving to be a pest, this storm. It's already stranded thousands of people. Sea surface temperatures are fairly warm at the moment, around 28 degrees Celsius. That's becoming increasingly irrelevant as the storm moves over these land areas, unless it re-intensifies over the South China Sea. I don't think they'll ever gain relevance again. Shear map here. High amounts of shear way off to the west and north of the storm. It's been surviving recently, and it's backing away slightly, that wind shear, towards the southern part of the storm too, which is perhaps interesting. Water vapor imagery shows not much too different from the last update. High shear environment to the south, high vapor environment to the south and east, and dry air towards the west. Here's the satellite imagery. You can sort of see the eye beginning to appear on these latest satellite imagery. As the storm moves towards a landfall in Samar, it looks like the storms are eventually taken for perhaps the northern half of Samar now. It's quite difficult to tell exactly where the storm is making landfall, but it's somewhere towards the central or northern part of the island. And then the storms are expected to continue towards the west-northwest, perhaps striking Masbate, just like Hagabit did back in December. But you can see in the latest satellite imagery how the storm's been waning recently as well, which is rather interesting to observe. How the heavy thunderstorms and rainfall has been on the decrease, particularly in the past few hours. We'll keep an eye on that. As of January the 17th at 8 am UTC, we have 3 systems active. Tropical depression Chedza over Madagascar weakened yesterday. Cyclone Bansi has been on a constant weakening trend, now a Category 2 storm with winds of 110 miles per hour. And of course Mekhala. 3 tropical storms have formed so far in 2015. 2 of those have become cyclones, Category 1 storms with winds of 74 miles per hour. Mekhala was one, and Bansi was the other. Bansi also went on to become a Category 5 storm this year, starting an explosive start to 2015. Certainly one that's defied the odds anyway, with this storm as well becoming a typhoon when it wasn't predicted to get anywhere near. Force 13, you can visit all of its 6 outlets. The website, force13.com, will be the main place to be for all the updates around the world, though not at the moment, because we'll be away on the website for the next 18 hours. Of course, you've got the video pages. Search Force 13, same too for Facebook, Force 13 on there, at Force 13 on Twitter. We'll keep you regularly updated throughout the day. You can also add me on Skype, add Fool13 on there for a tropical weather chat at any time. And the next update on this storm will be a mobile update this evening in around 12 hours time, 8 PM UTC. That's all for now.